Good morning, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to my conscious eating, conscious living chat this morning. And we have got a topic that is kind of dear to my heart, and it's about the conscious living, the choices that we make every day in our daily lives. And today is on laundry, the laundry soap that we use, and more specifically, working on reducing the plastics that we use in our laundry. And I know we all wash dishes, especially in the world we live in. We've got these beautiful machines, and yeah, soap. And we need the soap, and we don't have the old-fashioned lye and all the other stuff that we used to put in the laundry hundreds of years ago. And so, what I'm looking today is these laundry sheets. One with by True Earth, Nellie's Laundry Nuggets, and the other one is by called Clean People. And so I'm going to just take a brief look at those. There are others. I've just chosen those three because I've used the laundry sheets with True Earth for a couple of years now. And I thought, well, you know what? Sometimes we need to change the food we eat. And I remember somebody saying, well, you know what? We should be looking at changing up the soap we use, whether it's the dish soap or the bath soap, the shampoo, and don't always have the same one all the time. And try different types of soaps. And so that's what we're going to be looking at today. And sort of a point on this, something I think that came out on one of the Facebook chats that I was looking at. And the cheaper ones are probably the liquids and the powders in the plastic bottles. But I'm not comparing those today. Um, and for those of us who want to basically reduce the plastic going into the landfill, or if the bottles do get recycled, many people nowadays are choosing these detergent strips. So the first one is Clean People, and their mantra is making clean easy. And you get 32 strips for $21. And it serves all washing machines, septic tank, safe, free shipping, and returns. And it's made in the United States and Canada. And it's got clean ingredients. And I like this site because it explains the true ingredient or the source of the technical name. The packaging is cardstock, which you can recycle in your paper bag. And they plant a tree for every 96 load package sold. And what this these clean sheets actually contain, it's a vegetable glycerin, which is a plant oil moisturizer that helps lift stains, starch, which is plant derived and helps support biodegradability, PVA, I'll explain that in a sec. It's biodegradable and creates the consistency of our laundry strips. And it's frequently used in oral supplements as well. And now PVA, it's a synthetic, it's a petroleum-based plastic that is often used to make thin layers of plastic wrapping and lining, like the wrapping of dishwasher and laundry pods and sheets. And many brands will sell plastic-free laundry or dishwasher detergent. Low toxicity and dissolvable, and can be found in a variety of different items, including contact lenses, medicine capsules, fishing lines, paper making, photographic film, and eye drops. And to clarify confusion around the PVC, PVA, polyvinyl alcohol is often confused with polyvinyl acetate, which is commonly used as glue, which also uses the acronym PVA, which is why it's a common mistake. PVA is also sometimes confused with polyvinyl chloride, known as the poison plastic, and uses the acronym PVC. And all these all use the word polyvinyl in their names and are all polymers, they are entirely different substances that have different effects on the environment. So the polyvinyl alcohol is non-toxic, biodegradable polymer. The polyvinyl acetate is a rubbery polymer commonly used as glue. And then there's the polyvinyl chloride, contains phthalates and heavy metals. Potassium sorbate is another ingredient in our Clean People dry washing sheets, and it's a salt of sorbic acid, which is naturally found in some fruits and is used as a preservative. There's light mineral oil used in manufacturing as a processing aid and not as an active product ingredient. There's cocamidopropyl betaine derived from coconuts and helps clean and boost foam. Sodium gluconate, plant derived, and helps clean clothes during the washing and preventing growth of microbes. Sodium C14 16 is olefin sulfonate. It's biodegradable cleaning agent. Glycerol cocoate, plant derived and food grade, biodegradable and helps with foaming. Lauryl glucoside, a biodegradable mild surfactant derived from the sugar content of corn, potatoes, and coconut and palm oil. And the next one is True Earth, and their eco strips claim to fame. And it's cardboard envelope, and so there's no plastic packaging. And they claim that the containers have eliminated an estimated 115 million bottles from going into the landfill. They also donate laundry eco strips to frontline workers, food banks, and those in need. To date, 26,697,749. And it is also a vegan product. And what they claim is hypoallergenic, ultra concentrated, and comes in fresh linen scent, lilac breeze, or unscented, which is what I use. The low suds dislodges dirt molecules and stains into a suspension that gets rinsed away. And one strip, it comes as a square, and it's got a perforation in it, and you just tear that in half, so you're only using like the rectangular piece. It's free of paraben, phosphate, added dyes, no chlorine bleach, the 1,4-dioxane, as certified by independent laboratory test, readily biodegradable in accordance with the OECD, and it's hypoallergenic, certified by independent dermatologist, and vegan, which means there's no animal-based ingredients or testing on animals by us or our ingredient suppliers. And it is manufactured in Canada. And what it does contain is cornstarch, polyvinyl alcohol, glycerin, sodium C1416, olefin sulfonate, aqua, glycerol, cocoate, cocamidopropyl betaine, caprylyl glucoside, sodium gluconate, fragrance, and then the fragrance free has no fragrance, paraffinum liquidum, potassium sorbate, C1016, olefin, sodium chloride, sodium sulfate. And I did not research all of the ingredients on the list, and certainly the one I can't pronounce them, but according to the Clean People, most of those are actually from a plant of some kind. And their strips are 32 strips for $19.95. And actually, it's a little less at my thrifty store. And if you order online, you get a 30% with a monthly delivery. And you can change it to every 2 months or every 3 or 4 months. It doesn't have to be every month. And Costco sells them for even less. And the last one is Nellie's Laundry Nuggets. And this one is online. You can buy 50 loads, and it's a pouch that comes in a little plastic bag that dissolves. And the plastic bag that the pouches come in, and depending on where you live, can be recycled. So check your area to see if that canon is indeed true. And it's created in my community in North Vancouver, BC. So it's really local. And as Nellie says, why pack around liquid detergent when a powder will do? In the store, about 36 little package is about $19. And the ingredients are sodium carbonate, sodium chloride, linear alcohol ethoxylate, which is a non-ionic surfactant, which are widely used in laundry detergents. And this chemical has been verified to be of low concern in cleaning products based on experimental and model data as assessed by the EPA. Laurel 7 is a derivative of lauryl alcohol, a non-drying fatty alcohol derived from coconut oil that functions as a cleansing agent, emulsifier, texture enhancer in skincare formulas. So they've got that in their soap. Disodium metasilicate is commonly used as a base for dish and laundry detergent formulations and a bleaching aid. It has a major utility as a builder of the cleaning efficiency of the surfactant in soaps and detergents. The one issue with this, and this is what you keep all laundry soaps on the shelf high above your small children, because if it's swallowed, it's serious condition. You need to call the poison alert and do not induce vomiting. And it also contains polyvinyl alcohol. And according to a buyer, one of these blogs I found online, that the nuggets are about not almost 4 times the price of the powder. So this is a choice where you put your money where your mouth is. Do you really want to make a difference? And this is where our conscious choices, if you can afford it, to go for these um, uh, strips, these laundry strips, or with the Nelly Nuggets, where the little pouch dissolves itself in the washing machine. And so just choices that we need to make. And where you can, make the ones that are the most conscious. And don't guilt yourself over not being able to, right? And I know there's a store in Vancouver where you take your bottle and they have the dispenser and you just fill up your bottle and you take it home. So you are reusing that bottle over and over again. And there was another brand that I didn't really look at too much. It's called Earthly, Earthley laundry detergent. And so anyway, they've got some different, they've got citric acid, sodium carbonate, there's bromelain, there's, let's see what else, saponated olea, Europea olive oil, you've got saponified cocos, nucifera coconut oil, saponified castor oil. Now, you have that choice. Or going back to our ancient civilizations, garments were typically beaten over rocks, scrubbed with abrasive sand or stone, and pounded underfoot or with wooden implements, these paddles. So, for most of us, that's not an option. And in our busy lives, not an option. And actually, in some countries, they still do. In some areas of India, they take their washing down to the river, and they are paddling the paddles or rubbing against the rocks. And I would imagine their fabric doesn't last quite as long with that constant rubbing. And civilizations of the past used animal fat or lye to wash the clothes. And other times, we might think this is a little gross. They used chamber lye, a little conspicuous name for urine, collect them from the chamber pots of the people, hence chamber lye for washing clothing. Other cleaning agents were also used, like natron, which was a favored cleaning agent for body and clothing in ancient Egypt. Because of the physical demands of the chore, laundering clothes was limited to a few times a year. and was delegated to men. In fact, in ancient Rome, the job of laundering was a duty performed by men called fullones, who took care of the used clothing of practically their whole city. And in terms of the history of laundry, this was the beginning of the communal nature of laundry. And with the Middle Ages, people started washing their own and turned to women to do the work. And the discovery of hot water was a blessing to get out those tough stains. In ancient Mesopotamia, they were the first to produce a kind of soap by cooking fatty acids, like the fat rendered from a slaughtered cow, sheep, or goat, together with water and an alkaline like lye, a caustic substance derived from the wood ashes. And that's what they used to wash their clothes. So there you have it. In short, go do your research, find out what works for you. I'm trying Clean People at the moment. I also have Nellie's pods in my cupboard as well. And I guess the true test would be to wash similar soiled clothes at different times with the different soaps and see which one you like the best. So, blessings to you all, and happy Sunday to you, and enjoy the sunshine. Whatever the weather is, that joy and that happiness comes from you when you take that mindful breath and breathe in the joy of being alive. And you can exhale tensions, even toxicities. Just exhale them out of your body and inhale that beautiful air, nourishing your body, keeping us alive, and breathing out the joy and the happiness. Until next time, be well.